My name's Brent CAUTHEN. I'm the lead field network engineer for Peabody Energy over the US. I took the CCNP quad, and then from there, that actually got me a job at Peabody with those certifications. It was a great experience, so Scott definitely goes into detail, and even there's a couple bonuses that he'll throw in there. You know, this isn't on the test, but I'm going to show you how to do it anyway, because it's a real world type thing. In other experiences, it's this is how the test, this is what you need to know for the test, where Scott actually says, you know, this is why it's important in the real world. Once you're out of the classroom, you need to know this real world, and this is how that interacts. I've been in several different types of classes. A lot of it is just kind of monotone, and here's what the slide says, here's what the book says, everybody get it, cool, next subject. Scott's different because he throws you curveballs and makes sure that you're paying attention. He says, okay, well, explain this to me then, and then, you know, make sure that you're listening, and whether you want to be listening or not, you're going to get the material.
My name is Cathy Williams. I'm the government lead of a network operations center, particularly the network side more so than the server, with a DOJ facility. I got into the networking arena back in early 2000, and I got CCNP back in 2005. So I had to get back into the networking, so I've lost all my certifications. I tried a lot of self-study, and that wasn't helping, so I had to reach out and get into a class to get the nuts and bolts of all the technology. While trying to pursue the certifications back, I took courses with other vendors, and the instructor wasn't able to answer any questions. It was just death by PowerPoint. If you asked a question that wasn't on the slide, the instructor wouldn't know the answer. So one of my coworkers has taken several courses here, and when I let him know that I wasn't happy with the vendor that I took, he recommended thinQtank. He said it was great. Scott's a great teacher. He teaches to everybody in the class. He makes sure that everybody in the class understands before he goes on to the next subject. And he's able to teach in what I need, in more layman's term. He breaks it down into a simple manner that makes it easy to understand. An aspect that I've seen is very valuable with thinQtank is the ability to take the class while you're removed from the work situation. So I've taken the whole week off. I'm going to take my exams while I'm here. So all the information is fresh in my mind, and I'm not going to go home and get deployed on a mission or get wrapped up with everyday life. I'm going to do the exams here, focus on it here, and then move on.
My name is Nico. Currently active duty Marine Corps, Integrated Network Support Chief with Marine Corps Cyberspace Operations Group. So my job is to supervise, mentor, train Marines, as well as administer basically the Marine Corps Enterprise Network. So I went through CCNA with Scott and had a great experience. And what I noticed was just the enthusiasm that goes into it. Even now, remoting in for CCNP, I'm wishing I could be in the class. I wish I could actually commute every day, because the environment always sounds fun and laid back. In comparison to Marine Corps training, when it comes to networking knowledge in general, they call it death by PowerPoint. So you're going to have an instructor get up who may or may not know the subject he's teaching, and will show you a bunch of slides. Whereas with courses like this, it's also being interpreted. And then the prac app comes into play, the practical application, which makes a huge difference. So when you're able to access labs that are pre-configured for you in order to understand the concepts that are being taught to you, you get that hands-on knowledge. That's when it really sets in. But if I'm able to sit in front of a router, be it physical or virtual, and configure and figure out what they're telling me and how it makes sense, you start to engrave it deep in the mind. And then after the course is over, and you're sitting in front of an actual device, you can much easier recall it that way. You're given a bunch of materials beforehand to look at, and you realize, okay, this isn't just someone's going to be lecturing me on CCNP, and then at the end I'm supposed to be great at what I do. No, it's here's some actual exercises. Get in it. So you're not just getting one facet, you're getting many delivered to you. And I think that caters to all sides of learning. Some are audio, some are visual, and some are hands-on. In my case, I'm all three. I like when someone's talking to me, I like seeing what they can say, and I like to be able to configure as I go. So it's nice to have that opportunity to get all three, presented at once.